Welcome to ASPENConnect, Aspen's members-only online community. In this brief video, we're going to touch base on how, as a member, you can build upon your community through some of the resources available in ASPENConnect that pull from not only your profile information, but from your database information entered as part of your membership. So from your profile page, if you go under My Profile, you'll notice on the left-hand side you have a bunch of different areas. We have your communities and your networks. First, a brief explanation of the difference between the two. Networks are groups that are automatically built based on the certifications, interests, job history, education, etc. that you specified in your profile. You can find people who share your background and interests or discover common background and interests among your existing contacts, and we'll go into that in just a few moments. Communities are information or different groups of people available to you based on membership information or volunteer information that's entered in the ASPEN database. And then we'll show you a little bit more information on how to use those in just a couple minutes. First, I want to talk about networks. So as you look at your list of networks on your profile on the bottom of the page here, you'll notice that some of them are built on profile information that you've entered, such as your certification, your job title, your job history, your practice setting, and some of them pull directly from demographic information entered into the ASPEN database, such as the state and city that you live in, and those are the main two. So as an example of using your networks efficiently, if I clicked on the CNSC certification, it will open up a list of individuals in the ASPEN members community who, as part of their profile, have also identified themselves as a CNSC. So as you can see, currently there are 13 people. And that's not to say that there are only 13 CNSCs in ASPEN, but there are only 13 people who have actually at this point added it to their profile. Stepping back a page and looking at another option, if you look at, for example, at the state of Maryland, since this pulls directly from the database, this isn't information that is built into your profile, but it's added for you. So you'll see at this point there are 223 members in the state of Maryland, all represented in ASPENConnect, our members community. So let's go back one more and look at a different option. So for example, job history. If I clicked on ASPEN, you'll notice that there are two people listed. John Test, who we're working as now, and Michelle Spangenberg, ASPEN's Program Director for Education. And just as a sample, we're going to show you how we would invite Michelle to be one of our contacts. We would quickly click on Add Michelle as a Contact, invite Michelle to become a member contact, hit Send, and it's as easy as that. A quick message has been sent to Michelle that John Q. Test has requested to be a contact of hers, and she can choose to accept it and initiate the contact of the network or decline it, at which point you would not receive any information back from her. Going back to my profile, let's talk quickly about communities. Communities are a little bit different as they pull information from your membership. For example, Maryland chapter. I signed John Q. Test as a Maryland chapter member. You'll quickly first open up some page information about the chapter, so once announcements are entered into it, discussion postings, member opinions, this will all display for you. A quick click on the Members tab will show you that there are currently 39 members of the Maryland chapter, all of them listed here, and if you clicked on each one of them, you could initiate a contact as we did just previously with Michelle. Let's step back to the profile and take one quick look at another contact option for you, which is based on events that you register for. This is a brand new option for ASPEN, and I think one that's very exciting, as it'll allow you to connect with people you know will be attending these same events as you. Specifically, when we'll be looking at Clinical Nutrition Week, you'll be able to make contacts in advance of actually traveling to the city. So if you know that friends or colleagues will be there, you can make arrangements to have dinner. If you wanted to start doing room sharing, you could do that as well. So we've clicked on that, click on Members, and now you can see for a webinar that we have scheduled later this month, we have 853 registrants, and all of them would be listed here. So you could look through the list. You could do different numbers per page. It's all in alphabetical order, so you could find who you're looking for, click on them, and initiate a contact as we did previously. So going back to my profile, that's just a quick example of some of the things you can do with your communities and networks. Coming soon also to communities will be volunteer activities, so that you'll be able to communicate quickly and share resources with members of committees that you're in this private network that's available only to each committee member, so that you can be sure that resources that you shared are done so confidentially. This has been a quick visit through communities and networks. I hope you found this helpful.